Hello, I'm going to walk you through the elements of a product invoice in Apptivo. At the top of the page, you may create a quick invoice or create an invoice based off of a project. On the top right side of the page, you may click the Configure button to customize this app to fit your needs. There are also tabs at the top of the page that will allow you to filter by a specific category of invoice. You can view recent invoices, drafts of invoices, your sent invoices, recently viewed invoices, paid invoices, or all invoices at once. You also have the option to select multiple invoices and then print, send, archive, or record payments for them in bulk. To create a quick invoice, click the Quick Invoice button at the top of the dashboard. Here's where you will enter the details for the invoice. If you have already entered the customer into Apptivo, you can select them from the drop-down menu that appears when you begin typing in their name. Or you may quickly add a new customer by clicking on the New button. Once you have finished entering a customer's name, there are just a few more areas to fill out. Directly underneath the customer name is the option to enter a purchase order or work order number if you have one. Also, your invoice number will be automatically generated, and the date will be automatically selected as today's date, but you may change it if need be. The payment term can be selected as net 30, immediate, net 45, or net 60, and the due date will be automatically selected as today's date as well, but once again, you can change it by clicking on the calendar icon and selecting a date from the pop-up. If you are providing a discount, you may also provide it here. Finally, there is the Products Items Sold section. If the item already exists in your Apptivo firm, you can simply start typing the item name, and a drop-down menu will appear with the matching items. If this item doesn't already exist, you can create a new item from here as well. You may delete items from this invoice by clicking the Delete link to the right of each item, or you can add more items by clicking the Add Items button. The subtotal, tax, shipping and handling, discount, and the total amount will all be automatically calculated based on the items and numbers that you have provided. Once you have entered all the correct information, you may cancel the invoice, save it for later, or email it to the customer. Once completed, you'll be taken back to the invoice dashboard where you can view individual invoices by clicking on their invoice number. Here, you will be able to view all the details that you have entered about the invoice, including the products that you have associated with it. Back at the top of the overview page, you have the option to edit, print, email, or record payment for this invoice. You also have the ability to store and view internal notes about this invoice. Simply click over to the Notes tab, and we can either view notes created in the past, or store some new notes for ourselves later on. To view activities associated with this invoice, click on the Activities tab. You may add new activities by clicking the green button on the right and selecting from one of the available activity types. These activities will then be tracked back to your main home page so you can be sure to keep up on all activities related to all of your invoices. Finally, we have the Documents tab, which is where you are able to upload and store documents related to this invoice. On all of the invoice pages, you can click the back button to return back to the dashboard, and here each invoice is listed with their invoice number, customer name, date, total dollar amount, status, and an option to delete it. And that's it. Check out the Apptivo YouTube channel for more videos.